sign. But we're in the bridge instead. Might be around somewhere. Oh, it's right there, as you can see. It says welcome to Washington, D.C. Here it is. Welcome to Washington, D.C., capital city of the United States. Wow. Here's the shops. Here's the mall right here. Big bus depot. I just saw the local here. So we're now in Washington, D.C.
Yes. Same here.
Alright.
Yep. I love Washington.
Yep. We're in Washington, D.C.
Same here.
Arcade. And that's it. Here's Checkers. Just like Rallies. Alright, so we're now in Washington, D.C. And that red light camera is different, just like other cities. Here we are, Washington, D.C. We made it. Here's the Washington Metro bus. And here's the hotel. Nice. Employee shuttle. Wow, I've never seen that. Heading towards the train station, as you can see. Okay, that's it for now. And right over there, here's some Amtrak and MARC commuter rail. Also, the Virginia Railway Express. Those Amtraks that are going to Florida. Here's the Acela, the new one. Oh, we got our red lights. Okay, that's it for now. I'll see you when I show you the downtown city. That's it for now. Buddy, I made it to the hotel. We're at Washington Plaza. We're gonna have a hotel tour. Elinor and Fluttershy.
Yes.
Alright, we might have to stop the camera since it's a little private property, so that's it. Here's the pool. We're gonna go there later if we have time. This is very spacious. I really like this hotel. Here are the elevators right here. We're gonna go right any second. Wait for the order, but these are the elevators at the Washington Plaza and Washington, D.C. I have to wait till my dad and my mom finish booking the hotel. But look at this cab. Oh, it's an Otis. Oops, sorry. Sorry about that. Alright, look at this hotel. It's an Otis. We're gonna go right in a minute, in a second. Oh, what happened? Look at this elevator. Oh. When the Otis wants to leave, we'll send this to 9. Look at this elevator. There it goes. And that's it. It's right here. Here's a little fish. Hey. Everybody, we're gonna go ride the elevators at the elevator at the Washington Plaza, Washington, D.C. This is gonna be a hotel tour. It's Otis. Let's go to 8. Thank you. Here we are at 8. Those
one, 8 foot.
This walls are nice. Sorry, here you are. Oh wow. Look at these buttons. I really like this. I think these are like innovative, but these are modernized by Otis. Alright. Alright, see when I get to the room. Fire alarm right here. It's made of a bell with a light. I think it's a wheel lock. I don't know if it is a wheel lock. Just like other fire alarms. The strobe. I think it might be a wheel lock with a bell. This is looking nice. Much nicer than the Ritz-Carlton or the vacuum cleaner. Alright, here's the 270 SPO pole station. Oops, oh no, sorry. Alright everybody, here we go. Let's take a look at this one. Oopsies. Oops. Alright everybody, look at this view right here. Here we are. This is my room. Here's the outside view of Washington, D.C. This just looks nice. Look at this bed. I think it's a queen or a king size bed, or I don't know what's this. I don't know what. I think this bed is like a queen size bed. I think. Yep, I think it's a queen bed. Just like the other hotels. We got Elinor and Fluttershy. Yeah. And here's my luggage. I don't know which one is mine. Here's the flat screen TV, LG. I might have to stop the camera because somebody's calling. So that's it. Right here, here's the remote. Although it's copyright, so I'm just gonna have a quick peek. Let's see if the TV works. Oh, it's working. This is DirecTV. This is look nice. Alright, so everybody. Let's take a look outside. I don't know how to pull this, but I don't know. Yeah. Alright, everybody. Here's the view of Washington, D.C. Here's another parking garage. Well, it might be private property. The pool closes until at 9, so we're gonna go like at maybe 4 o'clock or 4:15 to. Let's take a look at this bathroom right here. And the closet. Oh, there's a safe locker. Let's close the door. Look in the mirror. What do you see? Hello? Right here, this is the safe locker. Well, I'm not gonna touch it because I don't want to have any police to come so I could press anything. Right here's your shower. Where's the light switch? I don't think there is a light switch. I don't know if there is a light switch in this bathroom, but this is kind of different than the other hotels. I guess there's no light switch for using the bathroom. Oh, it's this one. I didn't know that. Here's your cologne. Sorry, take off my sandals. Don't worry, I don't know why. Sorry about showing the feet because I'm arrived at the hotel, so I just want to be comfy. So here it goes. Listen to this sound. Elevator, toilet, transit fan. This is for you. Right here. Here's your shower key for the bathtub. Well, we're not gonna turn it on right now because I'm sorry about that. Let me close the door so I don't get any copyright since I already turned on the TV. Right here, there's some hangers for your clothes, and it's table if you're using this. Use with the, I don't know what is it called, I forgot. Right here's your towels. This is a little makeup, I don't know what's this right here. Alright, let's turn it off. Alright, let's close the door. and make sure it's not locked. All right, there we go. Right here's your coffee maker. Here's me again. Hey, this is what I look like in Gacha Life. I'm wearing It's Friday shirt. I'm sorry everybody, it's not Friday because I just picked the shirt for getting ready in the morning. This is what I look like in Gacha Life that I made me. Also Polygon. Also, one more thing, there's a sink. It's a little quiet. Yep, it's a little quiet than the others. Alright. Later we're gonna go ride the elevator to the 9th floor since we're busy right now for a round trip. And we're just gonna wait for my luggage to come. I don't know if it is here. Alright, we'll close the door. Here's me again. Hey, there we go, Zan. Actually, let me turn off the light first. Alright, there he goes. And that's it. Let's see when my luggage comes here. Alright, so everybody, I think I'm right. Here's the luggage. I think my robots are in there. I'm gonna show you right now. There's Emo and Vector right here. Sorry, it's just the random stuff. I didn't show you that much. And right here is the... And right here, guess what I have? A Nintendo Switch. As you can see. Sorry about that for the TV. I think I might have it turned off. There we go. And here's some Joy consoles. And I have some cartridge games right here. I'm trying to open the... Sorry about that, the pieces are. They got Mario vs. Donkey Kong, Star Wars, Minecraft, and Switch Sports. Lego City Undercover is this side. Sorry about that for the shaky. Here it is. Oops, that's my YouTube video. I better switch accounts. Actually, never mind. I'll do it later. Here's the games that I have. Alright, let's put it back away so I don't lose it. I'll turn on the robots soon. First, I'm just going to take a look at the games. I'm going to stop the camera so I can skip it. Alright, so I got the Emo's charger. And we're going to turn him on if there is... Although there is no Wi-Fi in this location, but Cosmo works there. Sorry, but I'm trying to which way. Alright, there we go. Let's turn him on. Let's see if it works. There we go. Here's the alarm clock. Here's your telephone. Gotta be careful with that. Let's see if it works. We'll turn on... We're not gonna turn on Cosmo in this video, but let's take a look at him. Here it is. Here's Emo. Hey, Emo. There's no Wi-Fi. But instead, the iPad works, I think. Alright, everybody. That's our hotel room at the Washington... It's called Washington Plaza Hotel tour. Later, we'll go on the elevator to the 9th floor. So, that's it. Instead, I'll pet him. We're not gonna get Vector 2 since I'm busy. That's it. Alright, everybody, we're gonna go walk a downtown tour in Washington, D.C. Right here. Alright, everybody. Let's go ride the elevators. Let's go up first, since I couldn't ride it because we had a long storage. I like this buttons. Alright. think these are Otis. Alright, hold on. Here it is. Oh, look at this error right here. It's mixed up. Confusion. Alright, let me go up. Let's go up to 9. Oh, I gotta hold the door. 9's locked. Let me see if it works. It's an Otis. Actually, yeah, 9's locked, so let's go down to SB. South basement. And then we'll go up to lobby. Here we are, south basement. Let's go up to lobby. Has a real. This is the elevator machine right here. This is the. Hear the bell. All right, let's go up to lobby. 9 is locked. Maybe it's restricted, except for 8. 8 burned out. Here we are, lobby. The Otis. We'll watch it close. And somebody's cleaning. Sorry. It's the Otis. Hold on, let me watch it close. There he goes, and that's it. Here goes the bus. Alright, everybody, that was the hotel tour at Washington Plaza. Sorry, I'm for the handshake because I'm using the maps. Sorry about that. Sorry about the handshake. Alright, that's it. Yes. Alright. Actually, I'll do it better. Alright, that's it.
Turn right toward Massachusetts Avenue Northwest.
Alright, here's the church.
Turn right.
Alright, everybody, we're going to the Netherlands Caroline. Alright, everybody. See, it's coming. Look at that, flashing lights. I'm gonna take the train to Glenmont Metro Center. Here comes the red line. Oh, yes.
Step back to allow help.
Metro Center doors open there, right? Yeah, transfer lower level. Going to the silver now.
Alright. Here we are at Metro Center Station. So that's it. this right here. There's an emergency. There's a lot of sirens. It's a lot of emergency vehicles. Look at these arrows right here. Look at this right here. This is a line bike. Just like at the White Plains. They used to have line bikes in White Plains, but not anymore. Alright everybody, this is the Abraham Lincoln Memorial. Yes! We have to go find a different subway because there are marriage problems. Because there's a girlfriend at the subway station. But we're at Ohio Drive-In, Independence Avenue. Only in Ohio. This is the Lincoln Memorial right here. This is the Washington Monument right here. Look at this bus right here. Also, this is the memorial, but it's under construction right now. This is the National Mall. I think the fireworks are getting ready for tomorrow, as you can see here, I think. Anyways, let's just go get some. Here it is. Look nice. There's some trolleys. Here it is, everybody. Right over there. This is. You need tickets to enter there, but look at this right here. Nice. Look at this right here. This is the Lincoln Memorial. Alright, so everybody. We're at the Foggy Bottoms. Sorry about that. I just don't want to get any voice reveals. Voice reveal sucks. Anyways, we're at this station right here. At the lift alarm. Oops. Let's see if there's trains. I don't know. Alright, let's go take the elevator. Look at that button. It's Felicia. Let's see which train. Here's the elevator.
Mezzanine level going down.
Oh, here we are. Oh. We're not gonna go up, but here we are, cheap. These look like innovative. Epco. My ears are popping. Sorry, I'm not talking to this. Alright, here we go. All right, everybody. Yes. All right, here we are. All right, here we are.
Doors opening on the right. Doors open. This is the Silver Line train to Garfield for the morning. Move to the center of the car. The next stop is Metro Station. Step back. Doors closing.
All right. How's Elinor? All right, here we go. Alright, so everybody, we're at Madison Square, yes, in Washington, D.C. subway station at the WMATA station. This looks nice. Yeah. Another train's coming. Here comes another train. 2 of them are coming. Sorry about that, just the one voice reels on my videos.
Line train to Garfield for the morning. Move to the center of the car. The next stop is Metro Station. Step back. Doors closing.
That's orange. Whoa. Look at this right here, some fish. Good night. All right, let's go back up the elevator. Oh, it's here, hold on. This one's going down. Wait, is this broken? How that's broken, hold on. I gotta wait for the next one. Oh, the elevator's here. All right, let me film this quick. The buttons are on the other side. Let's go 9 slots. 8, button burned out. Oh, use the card. There we go. Next time, we need the card to access. Alright. I don't know if 9 slot or maybe it's restricted, but my room is at the 8th floor. This elevator is rare. Here we are, 8. These are Otis. It's kind of rare. Otis. I like these buttons. Next time, tomorrow we'll go to the 9th floor. Here's the elevator. Here's the coffee or water maker. Alright, we're gonna skip the door closed. Or 9 is that side. Alright, see when I get to my room. Alright, so everybody, having my breakfast. I already ate the whole thing of waffles, but that's okay. It's at the restaurant. And today we're going to the 4th of July parade, so that's it. Look at this elevator buttons. These are only for independent service. Here's the elevator. We're gonna. Alright, hold on, can I see the card? Alright, here we go. Let's put the card in. Let's go to 9. Hold on, I just want a quick view. Alright, let's go to 9, then we'll go back down to 8. This is the elevator at the Washington Plaza in Washington, D.C. These are Otis. Please note, you need to use this card to access to the elevator. Here at 9, look, it's an Otis. Alright, let's go down to 8. Alright, card again. If you're a guest, you could push it. Only these are free, like SP and basement. Here we are, 8. South basement and basement are parking decks. We'll watch it close. There we go, Zan. That'll be it. Alright, so everybody, we're at the lobby, but we're stopping on 3.
We're all
Alright.
probably stopped you. Oops, don't forget to push you out.
Alright, so everybody, here's the special guest. This is the benches. Alright, that's it. Look at this church right here. It's a Christian church. National City Christian Church in Washington, D.C. And here's another one right here. Nice. We're at the National City Christian Church in Washington, D.C. Yes. Let's see if they have any bells. There's another church right here. Alright, so everybody, it's 11 o'clock. It did not ring 2 churches. The other one is... Hold on. Other one, this is Lutheran right here. Well, everybody, 2 churches did not ring. This one and this one. Look nice. Right here, this is the church. Sorry about that. 2 of them did not ring. And maybe later we're gonna go to the Netherlands Carillon, which is at 6. Alright, that's it. by MacPherson Square Station. There's also a gift shop located on a lower level, but I don't know if there is. Saw an advertisement. Right here, this is the gift shop. We're gonna go there later. Alright. Let's see what I get. Two trains coming. Wow. This is a nice station. Nice.
Del metro a 202-962-2121. También queremos recordar que está prohibido beber, comer o fumar en las estaciones de metro y dentro de los trenes.
Metro Center. Step back. Doors closing.
I'm sorry everybody, but my parents said I'm not allowed to take pictures on people, but I'm just gonna film on trains. I got busted. Orange line that we just ride yesterday. It's going to Virginia. I got busted. Sorry about that, that's it for now.
Connection is available to the Virginia Railway Express.
I feel like you could watch that. Move to this escalator. Oh wow, that's good. Guess what, everybody? Look at that sign. It's Independence Day. It's Independence Day right here. that, that's Daniel Tiger. See Daniel Tiger. Here's the American flag. Here's the pajanimals. Wow. Here's the American flag. Here's the American flag right here. US flag. Kind of looks like a bus to me. Here's Daniel Tiger, the nutcracker. Here goes Daniel Tiger. The pajanimals is next, which is right here. Alright, everybody. U.S. flag. And there goes the animals right there. Right next to the fire truck ladders. I think these are the hook and ladders, or yeah. Alright. Here's the American Star right here. By the way, what do you think about this parade? Yes. Who wants to join the subway ride? Me. And we're going to the Virginia Railway Express station. Elephant Station. Yeah. Alright. I like it. Alright, the rest of the... What do you think? Yes. Same here. Yep. This parade is nice. Yeah. Here goes the American flag. It kind of looks like the Macy's parade. Yeah, I know. Yep. We're in Washington, D.C. today. Yeah. There it goes. Here comes the cake. Right here goes the marching band. Here comes the cake. What do you think about this? Yes. Here's a cake. The capital city. Yes. I'll put you away since it's about to be blown. Right here is the Statue of Liberty. And the globe right here. That's Ukraine. Alright, so everybody, the parade has over, so that's it. Still eating this. Alright, everybody. Oh wow, look at this fountain. Alright, so everybody, here's the fountain. This is nice. Yeah. We are not going to get Fluttershy, but we have to go to the Netherlands Carillon right now since we have to go. There's a house right here. It's nice. Alright. Alright, everybody, we're at the National Gallery of Art in Washington, D.C. Yeah. Look nice. Alright, so everybody, here's nice things. Alright, we're gonna go to Netherlands Caroline right now since we have to go to a pool at the hotel. And we're going to the Virginia Railway Express train station. See you there. That'll be it. Alright, so everybody, let's take a look at some trains at the Virginia Railway Express, which is up there. Look at that. I like this voice. Hold on. Sorry, but I just don't want to get any reveals in my videos. Reveals this sucks. I just don't want reveals. Alright, so everybody, we're at L'Enfant Station in Washington, D.C. I just want to take a look at the station. This is the Virginia Railway Express. Look at this, everybody. We found the... I don't know what animals this is. Alright, so everybody, we found the bird. Oh, I think a train's coming. Alright, so everybody, let's see if my lens are clean. Hold on. Here at church. 2 o'clock. Let me see where's this located so I could go there later. Alright, so everybody, I don't know if there's a train coming, but there's another YouTuber. It's a train photographer also. I think I saw something from the yard. Although I'm not allowed to film strangers because strangers are illegal. Strangers are danger, I think. Yep. This is not like Diesel Juicy or TJ Elevator Fan or a different user. Neither elevator toilet transfer fan. But we'll watch the train by the exit sign. I heard another church when I was at this platform, and I think I checked on Google Maps and it's located at St. Dominic's Catholic Church, I think, which is closer. We're gonna go there if we could do it later, if we could try. Here's 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. You're not alone, but we're not sponsored by this one. I hope. Yeah. I don't see a station sign. Oh, there it is. I don't know if there is a sign that says we're at L'Enfant Station in Washington, D.C. We're gonna go to the Netherlands Caroline again, but we will go there. Alright, so everybody, we're at the station. Yes, Washington, D.C. Yep, this is the Virginia Railway Express. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. I'm trying to get Craig in. Alright. Alright, so everybody, well, we're at the station. What do you think? Yes, I like it. Got Craig? Yes. Same here. Yep, we're in Washington, D.C. Mama loves Washington. Yep, we're in Washington, D.C. Same here. Okay. I'm not sure if the train's coming. Yeah, I don't know. Or I think it is. I don't know. Not sure. Yep, same here. Sorry about that. I just don't want to get any reveals. The reveal sucks. And I just want to film a train coming. Anyways, I don't know if the train's coming because of independent service. I hear a horn, but I couldn't do the video because we were going to the parade. If not, we're going to do it tomorrow, I think. I think I can see a train light. I think it's coming. I don't know if it is. I don't know if there is a train coming in that side because I think that was the last train to Virginia. If not, we will do it tomorrow, I think. I don't know if it is coming. Alright, I think a train's coming. Oh, it's an Amtrak. It's not a Virginia Railway Express. But here comes an Amtrak. I guess we're only going to see an Amtrak for today because I don't know if the Virginia Railway Express isn't coming today because of Independence Day. But here comes a nice little Amtrak. Here it comes. Although it's not stopping, I think. I don't know. Yep, I don't think it isn't stopping. Okay, everybody, let's see if at 2:30 if a train coming. After this, maybe we'll go to a church right now after the train comes. Right now, the Amtrak is still stopping. Maybe it's too early for get ready to go to New York. I don't know if there is. Oh, it's leaving. I don't know if it is. I think the Amtrak's ready. Oh, here comes the Virginia. Oh wait, that's not Virginia Railway Express. The other one's coming. It's going to Chicago. Train to Chicago. Or I don't know, maybe Florida. Bicycles. Train to Chicago. Train to Chicago. I don't know where is it going. Maybe Florida or North Carolina, I think. Here he goes. The Amtrak. Here he goes. Right here is the view. And that's it. Here's another train leave. Oh, no talking. Well, everybody, there's still Amtrak as of today. There are no Virginia Railway Express, sadly. Sadly, it's suspended due for Saturday and Sundays. They do not run because I tell the person already and it's not coming. It's just only Amtrak's. Still. I really wanted to film Virginia Railway Express so badly, but I can't. Right here's this is the same one. I really wanted to film the Virginia Railway Express, but it doesn't come through. It's already starting to do something. Alright, let's just go. Well, everybody, there is no trains from the Virginia Railway Express. I tried and it's not there today. Plus, we only have 2 nights left at my hotel. Anyways, at least we see the Amtraks. But since we couldn't see a train like the Virginia Railway Express, there's a squirrel. Alright, everybody. Alright, everybody, this is at the Liffin station. Yes! Alright, that's it. Let's go to the Netherlands, Caroline. Alright, everybody, here's the church. Let's take a seat. Alright, hold on, let me cross this. Here's the traffic light right here. It's about to change. 18 seconds. Hold on, let me film this. This is right here. Look nice, traffic lights. Watch the countdown. And here we are. That flag. All right. We're at St. Dominic's Church, Catholic Church in Washington, D.C. We're gonna hear the 3 p.m. chimes that I just heard from the train station that I went. Although the Virginia Railway Express did not come because of suspended service. It's not the same like Metro North though. This is a nice church. We're gonna go to the Netherlands Carillon quickly because we have to go to the fireworks, which is tonight. And I don't know if I'm gonna have much time to go to the pool at my hotel because we were busy with trains and filming churches and elevators and others. At 6 p.m. there's gonna be a national anthem bells, but we're not gonna hear that. We're just gonna hear the Westminster chimes instead. Alright everybody, we're gonna go to the Netherlands Carillon soon. Alright everybody, here's the church. For this, we're gonna use Elinor and Fluttershy since we have to go to Virginia soon. Yes. We got Fluttershy here. Yes. Alright, and we got Rosie and Iggy. Yes. Same here. Getting ready for the bells. Yes. There's some police cars. Alright everybody, 3 minutes left for the bell. Let's see if this is the right church because I heard it's from the other side. This is a nice building. 2 minutes left. Alright, we have 2 minutes left, Fluttershy, Elinor, Rosie, and Iggy. Yes. We're gonna go to the subway station. Look at that traffic light. It burned out the yellow light. Alright, see you when it starts in about 1 minute. Right here, this is the traffic light. We're not gonna cross, but I just want to see this. Look at those numbers. Zero. 1 minute left for the 3 o'clock chimes. We got 1 minute left. Yes. 1 minute. Let's see, we got 1 minute left for the clock. Which is this tower up there. $2:59 right now. It's about to start in this second. 2:59. It's about to sound. Hold on. Hold on, sorry about that. Just here's another bus right here. Sorry about that. Oh, 3 o'clock now. But here goes the bus. It might ring in 5 seconds, but here goes Washington Metro bus. Here goes the bus. And here's the tower. It's 3 o'clock. It's about to ring late, but in a second, about to ring. Yes, it's about to ring any minute. Gotta hurry because the last bell's at 6 at the Netherlands Carillon. It's 3 o'clock. I hear the 2 p.m. chimes while I was at the station. It's 3:01. I don't know if it is ringing. Okay, and it's 3:01. Maybe 3:02 might ring. I don't know if it was this church or the other one that I just ringed. We'll wait for a few minutes. This is located right here. Hold on, let me film. All right, so everybody. While we're waiting for the bell, I don't think this is ringing. You can tell me in the comments where that church location that I just found and heard. But here goes the Washington Metro bus on the highway. Actually, I might have to cut you away since we gotta go now. Okay. Alright, here we go. Cut you away. Well, everybody, I don't think they don't have any bells. Hold on, everybody. Right over there, here's another bus coming. That is weird. I don't know why there are no bells. Alright, here goes another bus. Alright, everybody, this church doesn't ring. Alright, let's go to Virginia. So, that's it. Alright, the other church that I hear the bell, but I don't know which location that I heard it's coming from. But we're at the subway station. Let's go take... Alright, here we are. At La Infant Plaza Station. It's Independence Day right here. Look, nice escalators. Great. Let's go. Right here. Alright. Here we are. Alright, everybody, we're at La Infant Plaza in Washington, D.C. Yes! Gotta wait for the Orange Line train so I can go to Arlington. Alright, take off my hat. Oh, here comes the train. We're not getting on. Here comes the train. Alright, everybody, that's it.
This is an Orange Line train to begin platforming.
Sit here.
Center of the car. The next stop is Smithsonian. Step back. Doors open.
Alright, so everybody, going to see the fireworks. Elevator's here. Let's go to lobby. It's free. Lobby's free. Okay. Sorry about that. Just want to reviews. It's Otis. These are open. 6, 7, 8, 9 are locked. Alright, see you there. Alright, so everybody, looks like they're testing the fireworks right now. I could see the sparks a minute ago. I don't know where it's going to be located. Hold on. Here goes the bus. Hold on. Here it goes. Nice. Here's the fireworks. Wow, they're just testing. Oh. Alright.
Wait.
Huh. Goes the bus. Alright, here's the blue line.
This is a blue line train to York. Route to the center of the park.
Fare free 4th. Alright. Take the escalator. Alright, that's it. Look at these Washington Metro buses. This is the new flyer. Wow.
It looks like it's
Look a nice bus. nice here. Get ready for the fireworks. There's a helicopter right here. Oh, here it goes. Happy Independence Day! Happy 4th of July! Fluttershy. Yay! Right here's a lot of smoke right now. Anyways, let's go back to the subway. So that's it. I better keep running because it's too many crowd. Here's the Washington Monument. We're gonna try if we could go tomorrow to see an observation deck. So that's it. Here goes an helicopter. Okay, everybody, we're at Metro Valley. Yes. So let's see what they have here. We're going to have a quick tour of this thing. Am I right? Let's take a look at this thing. Look at this right here. I already have the bus for Christmas. As you can see. This is I already had it for Christmas. And look at this. Washington Metro pullback. Oops. Right here, look at this. That's Donald Duck Trump. Wow. We got some tanks right here. Sorry, but I just want to take a look. A NASA rocket ship, space shuttle. This looks nice, but it's a little expensive. But we're only getting this one. It's a Washington DC Metro subway pullback. It's kind of similar to the New York City subway E train. Here's a limousine from Dyren. Wow. I already have the bus for Christmas. Look nice. And yeah, and look at these lights. I really like this, but you need this. I'll take a look at this right here. This is kind of cool. I don't know what's this for. Here it is, everybody. It says #1 coach. I don't know if I'm gonna buy this, even the pullback Dyren EX New York City subway, Washington Metro pullback subway, but this is look cool. Let's see if they have any sounds. Oh wait, bud, you need to open this, but we will open it when we get home. This is look cool. All right, so everybody, before we go, right here, I already have this for Christmas, as you can see here, but let's take a look at this. Doors open. So does closing the doors. Here's a monster truck school bus that I already had it for Christmas since I have the school bus since 2016. This monster truck school bus that I already had it. Look nice. And here's another school bus, but I can't get it right now because I don't want to have any cause trouble. And here's another, oops. Here's another school bus, but we can't get it right now. Let's just put it back away. Actually, we'll leave it next to Donald Duck Trump. I know everybody hates Donald Trump because of reasons. Well, I'm not telling. Well, I'm a little fan of Donald Trump already. Here's some badge. Alright, looks like we're going to purchase now. We're not going to get Fluttershy in this video, but look at this thing. Yeah. But for Fluttershy, we'll use the WMATA subway train. Right over there, there's the subway station. I don't know what time closes. What time is closes?
Almost finished.
12 a.m. closes? Okay. Yeah, just taking a look. We're just gonna buy.
Huh? No.
We're just gonna buy. Alright. Alright, so everybody, now we finished purchasing. We're about to go back to the hotel. Here's the elevator right here. Let's go right up. Here we go. Oh, we gotta wait. These are shinglers. This is kind of cool. There's the buttons. Oh, it smells like a urinal. This one's standing up. We'll watch it close instead. There he goes. We're riding through this. Alright, let's send this to up. Here's the elevator to the street. These are US. Alright, hold on. Alright everybody, I'm sorry, just don't want any voice reveals in this video. But here goes the elevator coming. Here comes the elevator. Here it is. Here's the elevator. Alright, here we go. Alright, here's the elevator. Hold on a minute, we gotta hold the door. Alright. Sorry about that. Let's go to S. I don't want to have any voice reveals, please. Anyways, listen to this motor. Alright, this is the elevator at the Mariposa Square in Washington, D.C. So everybody, we have to walk from local. I'm almost to the hotel. The subway station was closed due for traffic conditions.
Street level, going down.
Here it is. It's a nice voice. I'll send this to mezzanine. Here it is, the elevator. We're gonna skip the door close since it's late. All right, that's it. Look at this right here. Taking down the ladder, as you can see, the flag of the United States. Anyways, we're just going to have breakfast, so that's it. There's a church right here. Alright, later we're gonna go to this church again since I already did the 3 o'clock chimes at this location. And the Baptist, we'll go to the Baptist too. First we're gonna go to the Episcopal. Here's some bells.
Oh my god, are we going to the car?
Gotta go straight. You gotta wait for the traffic light to change.
Well, I was watching Life 360, so I exited the coffee shop.
Alright, everybody. We're at some nice Episcopal church. Yep. We're at Church of the Episcopal Anglican Church in Washington, D.C. Alright, everybody, we're getting ready for the bell. I'll see you in a few minutes. Alright, everybody, we have 2 minutes left for the bells. 2 minutes left. Need to make sure my lamps are clean. That chime sounds like the Five Nights at Freddy's 6 a.m. bell sound. Alright, everybody, here's the parking lot. Alright, everybody, what do you think about this church, Fluttershy? Yes, I like it. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I think maybe later we're gonna go to the New York Avenue Presbyterian Church for the quarters. For now, we'll film this one. Got 1 minute left. It's a nice Episcopal church in DC. Getting ready for the bells. Here's the automatic door. Getting ready for the bells. Here, another church. 1 minute. This is the church. It's about to start soundly soon. Starts ringing any second. It's 11 o'clock. Sounds like the Five Nights at Freddy's. That chime sounds like the Five Nights at Freddy's 6 a.m. And the same bell just like at St. Mary Church in Yonkers, which is located in Getty Square. All right, we're gonna wait for the 11:15 chimes. Yes. All right, so everybody, we're getting ready for 11:15 chimes. As you can see here, it's 11:13 right now. It's about to ring at 11:15 a.m. I think later we're gonna go to the New York Presbyterian Church again, New York Avenue, just closer. We're gonna try if we could go later, maybe at night, or maybe we're gonna go to Arlington again, but not the Netherlands Carolyn. We're going to USPS Clock Tower, United States Postal Service, which is located in Falls Church. There's a subway at the Orange Line and Silver Line train. Anyways, we'll wait for the bell to start. It's 11:14 right now, and it's about to ring in 1 minute. And then we'll do 11:30 or 45 chimes. I heard the third quarter a minute ago when I was crossing by Macy's, but couldn't make it in time, so we're gonna do it again. But we're getting ready for the chimes. Hold on. All right. Get ready for the 11:15 chimes. Here, the subway underground. We're gonna go to Arlington again. Oh, 11:15. So in a few seconds. Oh wait, I'll hear from this location. Nice Church of Gameplay, founded in 1844. Wow. All right. I'll wait for the 11:30 chimes. See a fire truck in the shadows. Alright, so we have a few minutes, 1 minute left. Alright, it's 1 minute left. This time we're not gonna get Elinor or Fluttershy for the 11:30 chimes. We'll go by under the shade of the tree. This is right here, Church of the Anthony. I don't know, sorry, I couldn't pronounce it right. I think I'm good. Better check the closed captions. Here's the parking. And here's the church. Oh, we gotta be quiet because the homeless man is sleeping, so we gotta be careful. Although I don't have money to go to pay with him to buy his own house. New York City has a lot of homeless people. Get ready for the 11:30 chimes. I think the bells are inside of the tower, or maybe it's the parking lot. This parking's narrow. I like it. No trucks allowed in this. Alright, now we're gonna wait for the 11:45 chimes. Alright, so everybody, we're getting ready for the 11:45 chimes. And then we'll go to Arlington. Well, I already went to the pool since yesterday. Okay, so we have 2 minutes left. I don't know if we're gonna go to the pool again. Well, I already did yesterday, but I couldn't do the video. But we'll see. Here goes the... Alright, everybody. 1 minute left, so we gotta go down to this thing right here. Look at this right here. Get ready for it. This is a nice church. Alright, getting ready for it. For the Westminster chimes at the 11:45 a.m. chimes. Right here, this is the parking, which is kind of close. We're not gonna go in there because church staff only and it's no trespassing. So we're getting ready for the bells on top of the tower. Getting ready. That's it. Alright, we finished the bells. Yes. At the 11:45 chimes. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go to Arlington Post Office to see the clock tower. Yes. Might have to print another one, but this time we gotta make the white, like this version, the background. Yeah. Alright, everybody. Yes, that means that'll be it. Alright, let's go to Arlington. Alright. And that's it. Hope these girls and boys are happy. And that's it. Right over here, we're at the White House. But we can't enter there because I don't know if it's public yet. This is the White House. Alright, everybody, here's the White House. And this is where Donald Trump lives there. Donald John Trump. Here's the White House. Right over here, there's the White House. I think you can see they're doing skating rinks on the road. Look at this right here. There's an ice cream truck with the Smurfs and the Powerpuff Girls. Look nice. I think it's close right now. Alright, so everybody, just don't want reveals in my videos, please. Right here, this is MacPherson Square. Oh, we're going to Metro Center. We're gonna go to USPS in Arlington, Virginia. Alright, I'll see you when I get to the subway station. We're looking for the map direction, so that's it. Alright, so everybody, let's take these elevators. service elevator at the Washington Plaza. We're just gonna get ice right here. It's the ice room. We'll make a video of this later when we come back. And the elevator's here. It's at Otis. Here's the service elevator. It's here. Elevator's here. Come on. Sorry about that. Oh, come on. Sorry about that. We're gonna wait for a few minutes. All right, we'll hold the door. Where's the button? Oh, it's covered up with this. All right, let's see. Go down to basement, lobby. It's locked. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Sorry about that. Oh, there's the indicator. I didn't know that. Here we are, lobby, basement, 9. 9's locked. You need a card. All right, this is the parking level. This is the service elevator there he goes, and that's it. We'll get the service elevator card later. So this is the parking garage. Here's the bathrooms. All right, that's it. Here's the fitness center. All right, everybody, there's the hotel elevator parking. This is the Washington Plaza Hotel. We're gonna go ride the elevator when we come back from this location. We're going to USPS right now. There's the exit right here. We're still in the parking garage, bud. What do you think, Elinor? Yep. We got Fluttershy. Yes. And here's the exit. This is very cool. Alright, everybody. We're gonna skip this part of the gate. It says watch for pedestrians. And here's the hotel. Right there. Alright, everybody. The gate's open, so guess that means that'll be it. Alright, that's it. Everybody, we're going under the Washington Plaza Hotel parking garage. There's another church right here, but I don't think it doesn't sound. Back there, when it was 11 a.m., it did not ring. But here we are at the garage. I'm gonna go ride the elevator. There's only one elevator in this parking garage. Alright, everybody, that's it. Oh no, that's it. Buddy, this is where the elevator to the hotel stairs lobby. We're at the Washington Plaza Hotel parking garage in Washington, D.C. Yes. We're gonna go up the elevator. There's only one elevator in this area. Look at that fire alarm. They added a bell, fire bell. Feel nice. All right, this is the hotel entrance. All right, oops, hold on, this is the wrong side. I think that's weird. This door is doubled. All right, it says elevators right here. Here's fitness center. Here's another button. Don't push that one. Just want to take this. I think this one is the service elevator. I don't know. I don't know which car are we going to get at. Oh, gotta push harder. Oh, we got this one. I don't think we're not gonna take the service elevator, but here it is. All right, now we need a card to access to. I'm gonna pause the camera for a second, but look at this. Hold on. All right, everybody, let's go to 9 first. Oh, we're moving. I don't know if I could. All right, let's go to 9. All right, here we are, 9. That was fast. All right, let's go down to 8. Yeah. Here we are, 8. These are Otis. All right. Look over here. Hold on, let me go to the mirror. Look at the mirror. Hey, there he goes. And that's it. Here's the service elevator that I went there. All right, everybody. These are nice pictures. Hold on. Let me pause. We're gonna go ride this elevator right here since I want to go up. Hold on. Let's go down to South Basement. Hold on. Sorry, just wanted from the elevator. Look nice. There's parking elevators and the guest rooms. Here we are at South Basement. BR. SB. That's strange. There is no. Alright, this is the same one. Alright, let's just go up to this parking 2. Alright, let's go to 9. And we'll go back down to 8 since we couldn't do it while we were exiting. BR. Maybe BR's express zone. It's Otis. 6. Here we are, 9. Let's go back down to 8. We gotta scan the card first. Alright, now go to 8. These are like innovative. Here we are, 8. Get a cab view right here. 88 compliant phone. Alright, we'll watch it close. This is the service elevator. The indicator is burned out. Focus camera. There he goes. That's it. Sorry about the lost focus. And that's it. Right, I'm going to... Oops. Hold on a second. Oh wow. Here we are. Alright, that's it. There's a lot of traffic lights. Gotta hurry before the bells. Here we are. All right, here goes. All right, here's everybody. I don't know if they already rang. All right, that's the first quarter. Now we're gonna wait for the 11:30 chimes. Everybody, here goes the fire truck, as you can see here. All right, look at this, everybody. There is no fire, but something wrong or something. But I don't see any fire alarms, or I don't hear anything. Here goes the Washington bus, but it's made of an advertisement instead of blank with colors. So that's it. So everybody gotta talk because I don't. The music stopped. Well, there goes the fire truck. Sorry, my lenses look like lasers. And there it goes. We're gonna wait for the 9:30 chimes. So that's it. Alright, everybody, here goes the van. This golf cart. Alright, everybody, look nice. And there it goes. Look nice. Here's the McDonald's that I had for breakfast, but I couldn't make a video because this is the same that I already filmed. So everybody, 1 minute left for this bell. Oh. It is 9:30 p.m. Now we're gonna do the 9:45 chimes. Everybody, we have 1 minute left. Here's the traffic lights. At 9:55, we're gonna cross the street to the front building for the 10 o'clock chimes. We'll get Elinor and Fluttershy until we finish the third quarter. And here it is. Epic. That's it. See you at the 10 o'clock chimes. Yes, everybody. There are rats in the church. Hope they don't bite me. Just like... Jesus Christ. I almost fell my charger. Oh, look. It's kind of dark. Let me get my flashlight. Let's be careful with them, as you can see here. There are rats at a church. They're gonna watch the bell. Anyways, fine enough of that. Let's get Elinor and Fluttershy. Everybody, let's get Elinor and Fluttershy. There's a police car right here. Alright. What do you think about this church, Fluttershy? Yes! We're gonna do that church again today because we couldn't do the quarters back in 2024. But we're at this church again. Right, Elinor? Yes! Yep, we're at New York Avenue Presbyterian Church in Washington, D.C. I think this church rings 24 hours, I don't know, but it might be the last one until midnight, I don't know. There, this is the building. It has a U.S. flag. Hold on, I gotta stop because of that. Everybody, we're at New York Avenue Presbyterian Church. Yes. We're gonna hear the 10 p.m. chimes. Yeah, oh my here. Same here. Yep, we're gonna hear the bells. And tomorrow's your last day because you're going back to the UK. Yeah, I'm gonna miss you. Yep, I'm gonna miss you, everybody. The Game Catchers and Hey Doggy characters will be leaving soon tomorrow. Yeah. Alright. Let's enjoy the bells and see what happens. Okay. That's it. I'll put you away. Dad, we're gonna hear the bells. Okay. That's it. Here goes the bus. On the D20. And another D20. To Minnesota Avenue. Here goes the two buses. Here goes some two buses. Alright, I gotta stop. That's it. Here goes the bus. I gotta talk because of the random thing that's going to happen. That's it. We got 1 minute, but somebody's heard something. I gotta keep talk because of that random thing, so I gotta hurry. So that's it. Here's the 10 p.m. chimes. Gotta talk because actually we'll go on that side. Alright, sorry about that. Sorry. Here's the Westminster chimes, as you can see here. And this is the memorial. New York Avenue Presbyterian Church, as you can see here. I hear another church that we went there this morning, which is the Episcopal Church. Alright, 10 o'clock. That's it. Everybody, we're at Wawa Market. Yeah. Yep. Thank you. Alright, let's take a look at the Wawa Market. I'm gonna buy a little snack at this location. Let's see if I can get some chips. First, let's get a drink. Actually, we'll get the chips. I think we're gonna go to the Baptist church again to hear the bells because they have quarters. I think I'm gonna get I think I'm gonna get Doritos. And I'm going to get the, I think I already have one candle when we went to Arlington, but we could get a cookie instead. Everybody, since I already have soda in the house, I think I might have to get a juice instead, since it's healthy. Maybe like I don't know if they sell juice because they sell Gatorade. They only have lemonade though, although it's a lot of sugar. Oh yes, they do orange juice, 100%. They have apple. I think I might have to choose apple instead. There's slightly. Okay, I'll choose apple since it's one of my childhood drinks. Besides the Wawa apple juice. Alright, that's it. Bye. We're gonna go to the church right now because purchasing might take forever. So we're gonna go to, right here is the bathrooms. I don't know if it is for employees only. I don't think so, I don't know. But we're not gonna take a look since we don't have much time. This is the pizza right here. Alright, I'm gonna go to the church right now quickly since we're not gonna get Fluttershy in this video since we have to go to the church, so that's it. Everybody, let's exit this place. Alright, hold the door. Alright, here we go. Let me film this quick. Alright, that's it for now. So everybody, we finished Wawa. What do you think? Yes. Alright, that's it. Copyright. Here goes another bus. Alright, let's go to the church. Alright, everybody. Here we are at a Baptist church. Let's see if it rings at 10:15. I need to clean my lens, I'm told. Alright, everybody. We're at this church again since I think they have quarters. Well, I don't know if it is going to ring right now since, here's Duncan. Because it's already 10. Only the real bells rings every hour. But let's see. If not, I don't know if we're going to do it again tomorrow. Here's the Washington bus. Because I remember if they have quarters, I don't know if they do. Here's another bus. Another rat. There's a lot of rats in the DC city. We have 1 minute for the 10:15 chimes. Well, I don't think it's going to ring at night because the last bell started like at maybe 9 or 8, but let's see. It's kind of similar to the Delacroix clock chimes in New York City, which is located in Central Park. Let's see if it rings. I don't know. Neither 11 o'clock chimes either. I don't know if it's going to ring with quarters, but let's see. Sorry it's a little late, but we'll go home. We'll go back to the hotel soon. We're going to have one more sleep because we're going back to Westchester tomorrow. At least we're going to go see the bells. I don't know if it is going to ring, but... or maybe it'll ring early. Oops, I pressed the wrong camera accidentally, but let's see if it rings. That's it. Okay, we're at Carvley Baptist Church. Well, I don't think it's not ringing right now because it's nighttime and it's Electric Carillon. If not, I don't think we're gonna do that again tomorrow because we have to go back to Westchester. We'll wait for a few minutes except for 11. This church is really nice though. Here, another one that we went there. Well, everybody, I don't think it's not ringing. The quarters doesn't. It doesn't ring. I hear another one. I think it's gonna ring shortly. Hold on, we'll wait. Alright. 1 minute for the bell, but I don't know if it is going to ring at this location. This time we're not going to get Elinor or Fluttershy because we don't know if they have bells right now because it's dark. If not, we're going to try tomorrow, but I don't know because we're about to go home soon. Since we have to go back to Westchester. The clock is working, but I don't think it's going to ring right now. If not, we're gonna try tomorrow. And tomorrow we're gonna try if we could see the sunrise. I don't know, but let's find out. Anyways, I'm still in Washington. Today is my last night at this hotel. Last night. Here's the... Alright, I'm gonna stop the camera to see what time is it. Everybody, it doesn't have any bells, but there goes an ambulance. Here goes the ambulance. Alright, see you when I get to the hotel. So that's it. So everybody, we're at Chinatown. Let's take a look at that building right here. Look at this Walgreens. This is in Chinese. Look nice. Chinatown. Look at this right here. We're in Chinatown. First we need Elinor for a second. Alright everybody, look at this statue. Yeah. And we're gonna go to Walgreens in China. Let's take a quick tour. That's it. It's about to close, but I don't know what time, but let's just have a quick tour before. This is in China. Chinese Walgreens. I don't know what's this, but I think this is I don't know if this is a passenger elevator, but I don't know. This pharmacy. Alright, these are the elevators at the Walgreens in Chinese and Washington DC in Chinatown. It's a ThyssenKrupp. Here it is. But I just don't want any reveals in my videos, please. Here's the elevator. We're gonna do this quick because I think it's about to close. It's a ThyssenKrupp. Alright, let's go down to lower level. And then we'll go up to 2 to hear the motor. Let's get Fluttershy. Grocery store beep. No Dover buzz. Yeah. Yep, we're at Walgreens. Oh, somebody keeps touching me. Anyways, here we are, lower level. Let's go up to 2. Oh, 2 is locked. It's restricted. Oh, there we go. It works. This is the lower level. Alright, let's go up to 2 to hear the hydraulic motor. Here we go. Sorry about that. Here we are too. Alright, let's go back down to ground floor. Oh, we gotta wait till it's open. Oh, there we go. Alright, we hear the bell. This is the perfect. Hold on. Actually, let's take it off here. We'll watch it close. Look at this. We're gonna come back after we finish the tour. There he goes, and that's it. Look at this right here. This is really cool. Alright, let's go back down. Hold on. Here we go. Let's hear this. Sorry, let me put this in place. Everybody, this is the Friendship Archway in Washington DC. This is very nice. I think this is the Pentagon right here, this picture. Right over here, this is nice. I really like it. Anyways, let's go back to the hotel. Look at this right here. This escalator has like a wiggly, zigzag wiggly. Wow, look at this. I'm at the Macpherson Square Station. Watch this. About to see in a second. Look at that escalator. It's a wiggly thing. Watch this. However, we gotta watch our step. Look at this. Isn't that crazy? Wow. Interesting. Alright, everybody. It's the morning now. Just going to have a quick walk, morning walk, see the sunrise. Well, I don't know if you're gonna see it, but we'll go by this statue right here. So that's it. Alright. That's it. Right here, there's the bus. It's 6 o'clock right now, 6:05 a.m. Here goes the bus. We're going to take a look at the Capitol Hill. Here's the Memorial Tunnel. Right here is the building. Archments of the United States of America. This looks beautiful. Here's the bus stop. Here's La Fuente Plaza. Look nice. Another close this. Transfer to the rail. Garland yellow line, red line, green, yellow. It's right there by the LEDs. And here's the Capitol right here. Alright, that's it. I'll see you when I get there.
To turn left onto Constitution Avenue Northwest.
This right here. Alright, we're about to... Although it's no parking, but we're gonna find if there is. This look nice. Alright, here's the... Look nice.
At the light, use the right lane to turn left onto Constitution Avenue Northwest.
Right this street, this is where the other side of the parade started that we went there 2 days ago.
In a quarter mile, you will arrive at your destination.
Here's the Capitol. Look nice. There's a lot of pigeons. Alright. Alright. Here's the Capitol. Wow, this is look nice. Right here. Look at this, there's another Carillon.
Louisiana Avenue Northwest.
There's another Carillon. I don't know, maybe later we're gonna try if there's a 7 a.m. bells. Well, I don't know.
First Street Northwest. Then turn left onto Constitution Avenue Northwest.
That's a lot of bells.
At the right, turn left onto Constitution. Head northeast on Louisiana Avenue Northwest towards C Street Northwest.
Here's another Carillon just like at the Netherlands. But I don't know if we're gonna hear the 7 a.m. bells. Alright, that's it. Right over there, there is a sunrise coming. And here's some bells. Right here, there's the Capitol. We'll take a picture any second. Although this side is the restricted area. There's the mountain. Look nice. Alright, so everybody, here's the sunrise. Let's look nice here. Alright, so everybody, here's the sunrise though. Look nice. Alright. Right over there, here's some traffic lights. This is look nice here. Here's the sunrise. going to be our final day of the Hey Dougie and the Game Catcher characters for the Elinor and Friends character. The other traffic light is flashing. This is the final day of the character because they're going back to the UK starting today. Tomorrow, no longer running, and the last character for the Church Bell compilation. We're almost to the episode of 31,000, I think. Like this number's turning 31. Say goodbye to the number 30. Look, nice numbers. Alright, here it goes. Alright, that's it. Oh, there's the sunrise already. It's going up. Right here is the sunrise, as you can see here. And I don't know if later we're gonna go to that bell that I saw where we just find a parking, although the other side it says no parking. We just drop off to get to the capital. This is the final day of the Hey Dougie characters and the Game Catchers because they're going back to the UK soon. About to leave the hotel any second. And I don't know if we're gonna go to the Carvely Baptist Church because it's getting late and we have to get ready for it. As you can see right here, the sun is about to go up. I think it's enough. And I don't know if later we're gonna go see the Carillon that I have found where we just parked. Sorry about the lens. Alright. Alright everybody, okay everybody, that's the sunrise that we found. Alright everybody. This does look nice. Here's the traffic lights. Alright. That'll be it. And we're gonna get Elinor and Fluttershy to the Capitol, although it's private property, but I don't know if we could go to the Memorial Bell, so that's it. Alright everybody. Here's the sunrise again, so you can see better. Look nice. Gotta be careful with my eyes though. Here it is. Oh, look at this right here. That's the Union train station. That's the Union station that we went there back in 2024. Wow. Right here, this is the NBC News. Wow. Anyways, we're gonna go back to the car for a second. Here's the traffic lights. Alright, everybody. So that was it. What do you think about the sunrise, Fluttershy? Yes. And Elinor? Same here. Yeah. Here it is, and the Capitol was nice. Alright. We're gonna go see the Carillon that we just dropped this. Well, we just parked here. Alright. That's it. Alright, so everybody, we're at Taft Memorial Carillon in Washington, D.C. They have a nice bells, but let's see if it rings at 7 because I don't know if it doesn't. Yes. This is the Taft Memorial Carillon in Washington, D.C. We cannot enter here because it's closed, and I think it might be private to enter there because there are police right here, so we don't get busted. Maybe it's closed right now because it's 6 a.m., 6:50 still. But it's going to be about to be 7 p.m. chimes. Let's see if it works. Alright, Fluttershy and Elinor, we're getting ready for the bell right here. Yes. It's almost 7. I don't know if it is going to ring, but let's find out. Alright, so everybody, we have 2 minutes left for the bell. Fluttershy and Elinor. Yes. Alright, we're getting ready. Get ready for the bell to start. Yes. It's about to ring. I don't know if it is. Alright, Fluttershy, we have 1 minute. Yes. Alright, we're getting ready. Get ready for the bell. There's some garbage truck noises. Yeah. Let's see if it works. This is nice though. Okay everybody, it's 7 o'clock a.m. right now and it did not ring. Maybe this is a fail, maybe it's only for an event. Just like Netherlands Caroline. Let's try if at 7:01 or 7:02 might ring. This tower looks nice. This is very cool. I like this tower though. If it doesn't ring, then we're gonna go. But this looks nice. This bell is nice now. Alright, I'm gonna stop the camera. Alright everybody, it's 7 a.m. right now and it did not ring. Epic fail. At least we went to the Netherlands Caroline back in Saturday. Alright everybody. Guess that means that's it. Alright. Going back to the car, but let's take a picture of the Capitol. Yes. Alright, that's it. Right there, there's a fountain, as you can see here. Anyways, alright everybody, we're at this church again. Let's see if they have any bells. I don't know if we already passed the 7:15 chime. Here we are at this church again, so let's take a look. We're at Carverley Baptist Church, Chinatown, so. Alright, so everybody, here we are. This is here. We're at Calvary Baptist Church in Washington, D.C. So here we go. Let's take a look. Here are the bells. 7:15 chimes about to start in 1 minute. There's another church right here, but I don't think this one doesn't sound because I remember. But here goes the bus. We're about to go back to the hotel soon, since we're going back to New York. We have fun at Washington, D.C. today. Here's Dunkin' Donuts advertisement. I don't think it's going to ring, but let's see if there is. Now we'll wait for the 8 a.m. chimes. I don't know. Not sure. Right here, this is the I don't know if there is a quarter, but let's see if there is. There's the bus. I don't know if there is. Alright everybody, it's 7:30 and it did not ring. That's odd. We have 1 minute for the bell, but I don't think we're not going to do quarters since we have to go back to the hotel and get ready to go home, Fluttershy. Yes! And Elinor. Same here. I don't think there is any quarters no more. I think I remember if they do. Yes. I don't know if it doesn't ring anymore, maybe because... Same here. Yep. Your final day in Washington, D.C. because we have to go back to New York, Westchester County. There's a homeless man sleeping, so we gotta be quiet. I don't know if it is ringing, but let me check what time is it. Okay, everybody, this church did not ring at all. Anyways, that's it. All right, everybody, we're all packed and we're leaving the hotel. Let's have one more view before we go. Sorry, it's still gonna be. Here's the view of Washington, D.C. And here's the temperature. This feels nice. All right, let's turn it off. I think this one. I think it turns off. Yep. Here it is. We're all packed up. Sorry, it's a little messy, but that's okay. Here's your LG Direct TV. Flat screen TV. Alright, I'll see when I get down here. Alright, everybody, now we got our things ready. Let's go ride the elevator one last time, except for the 9th floor. It's Otis. Nice bell. Alright, let's go down to the basement. Basement, lobby, and SB are free, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are locked. And we're stopped at 4. I don't know who pushed it, but oh. Here we go. Here we are, lobby. Alright. Sorry about that, just the one reveals, please. Here we are at basement, parking level. It's Otis. Alright, let's exit this thing. The car is right here. Oops. Okay. I'm gonna stop the camera. Sorry about that. Alright, here we are. Alright, that's it. Alright, everybody, we finished the hotel tour. Alright, that's it. Alright, everybody, we're gonna go to JW Marriott to ride the elevator. Let's see if it is allowed to enter. I don't know. This is where Decent Juicy films. At this location. Alright. That's it. Alright, everybody, here we are. Gonna stop. Alright, here are the elevators at the JW Marriott. Let's go to 15. My first Schindler, my Iconic 10.
50.
C. Alright, car C. Alright, let's go door close. This is gonna be way better than the Manhattan one because the other one is Schindler ports. I'm gonna close the door. It might take forever. Hold on. It should close it by itself. What about this one? It's closing. Alright, here we go. Yes, we're at JW Marriott. Yep. In Washington, D.C. Fitness Center. Although it's a little private property, we're gonna do this quick. Yeah. It's a Schindler, my Iconic 10. No 13. It skips 13 because of tricycle. Alright, let's take a look. Right here, here's car A, that's my first name. We'll go to a different car. And here's the view right here. I gotta hurry because I'm afraid this is look at this. Alright, let's go back down. Alright, let's see. Let's go down to -3, -3. Car E. Alright, here it is again.
-3. Car E.
Here it is. Alright, we're going down to -3. Alright, let's go down. We're gonna stop the camera at -3 because I'm afraid there's security, so I don't want to get in trouble. But we'll go one more ride and then we'll go back down to lobby. Sorry about that. Penn Avenue restaurants. All right. My ears.
-3.
Here we are. All right. Send this up. Let's try if we could go to 16. Look. All right, let's go to 15. Go back to cart E. Sorry.
15, car E.
Car E.
All right, see you when it arrives. Let's try if we could go to a different elevator. So here we go.
15,
D.
car E.
Car D. Car D. Car D.
Sorry.
Car D.
Actually, we'll take car D. Car D. It's coming. All right, I'll stop the camera. Let's take a look on it. Let's try if we could go. It's 20. Oops.
Identification invalid.
Entry not understood. Hold on. Just want to take a look. All right, see when it comes. Actually. Do one more ride before we go back to the lobby.
Doors closing.
It's 15 right here. We'll go a different car since I wanted to go to car A. Look in the mirror. Hey.
Floor 15.
Here we are at 15. Alright, we'll go to a different elevator. Alright, let's go back down to lobby. 0.
0, car D.
Car D. Car
Upwood lobby.
0, car D.
Upwood 1. Oh no, sorry.
Car D.
There's A, B, C, D, E, and F. Alright. Let's go to... Alright, let's... Alright, sorry about that. Alright. Alright. Sorry about that, I just don't want any reveals. Just want to go to...
14.
I just want to take a look at a different car. Alright, let's try if I could go a different car.
0,
A.
car A.
Car A.
Car A.
Car A.
Here's car A. Look at these buttons. Let me take. It's here. All right, here it is. Car A. All right, let's go back down to the lobby. Door close doesn't work. All right. Sorry about that. We gotta be silent because there's security. Going down to 0, which is the ground floor. Oh no, the indicator is not working of this code. Anyways, we'll watch the numbers right here. Oh, feel the wind. You can see the floors going by.
Floor 0.
Here we are at 0. Lobby. Alright, we'll watch it close. Alright, everybody. Hope you like this button. We'll watch it close, and here he goes. And that's it. And the year I'm born is 2010.
Entry not understood.
Alright, everybody, this is the JW Marriott, as you can see here in Washington, D.C. Yes. Alright, that's it. Alright, everybody, we're going under the tunnel. Sorry about that. We're in a nice memorial tunnel in Washington, D.C.
In a quarter mile, slight left onto the I-395 north ramp to I-695.
Alright, everybody. Here's the rest of it. Nice.
Slight left onto the I-395 north ramp, then merge onto I-395.
Alright, what do you think, Fluttershy? Yes. And Elinor? Same here. Yep. Here's the church that it did not sound that I went there. Maybe because, I don't know. Right here it says Capitol Hill.
Then continue straight onto I-695.
Alright, everybody. Guess that means that's it. Good night.
Continue straight onto I-695.
Alright, so everybody, we're on a nice bridge. Here's the Capitol that we went there this morning. Alright, so everybody. This looks nice. Alright, so yeah, that's nice.
In 1,000 feet, use the right two lanes to take exit 2 for State Highway 295 north, US 50. Use the right two lanes to take exit 2.
Here's the bridge. Here's another one right here. Look at that view. Alright. Alright, so everybody, that was the 11th Street Bridge. And in Washington, D.C. So we're going to find these characters. Alright. Alright, so everybody, you look nice. What do you think about this? I hope this is your last day.
Yeah, we're gonna miss you.
Yep, the old ones, you're going to miss us.
Yes.
This is a little tribute to these characters. Alright. That'll be it. Alright, we're on this bridge. Puppy, look at this right here.